My name is Larry Soares, and I'm the CEO, Executive Vice President CEO of Luso American Life Insurance Society with our home office in Dublin, California. And we are licensed in 9 states across the United States with our home office in California and our East Coast office in Lexington, Massachusetts. Our society began in San Francisco, the city and county of San Francisco, in 1868. In 2002, we merged. Luso American Life Insurance Society merged in 2002, January 1st, with the Portuguese Continental Union of the United States of America, which was domiciled in Massachusetts. At this point, we are in beginning of 2011, and in 2008, January 1, 2008, our society merged with the SPRSI, Sociedad Portuguesa Reina Santa Isabel, which was also domiciled in the state of California with our office in Oakland, California. We have approximately 21,000 members, and we have approximately nearly $270 million in life insurance, or $250 million in life insurance in force, along with nearly $8 million in surplus. And again, with members, but also that includes our membership, includes both adult members over the age of 18 and our youth members. To this point, we have organized 33 youth councils throughout California, and we are starting the same process in Massachusetts. But in California, we have 33 youth councils from San Diego on up. There was even one organized at one point in the northern portion of near Ferndale and in that area of California. But throughout the state, heavily in the Bay Area. And those youth councils, they have their own officers, including statewide, have their officers and their own administration. And the youth are involved in many things. They perform usually folkloric dance at local festas and Holy Ghost celebrations and other festivals throughout, whether it could be a festival. I believe they performed in Stockton, Los Banos, Castine for other things, just in the Central Valley alone without the Bay Area, and of course in the Bay Area just as much, if not more so. And they all come together, our youth councils, to perform at our annual convention. With our society, Luso American Life Insurance Society, we also have 3 fraternal divisions. We have the Luso American Fraternal Federation, which began with the merger in 1957. And then with the mergers, the one in 2002 with the Portuguese Continental Union of the United States of America, now the fraternal division on the East Coast is called the Portuguese Continental Union. And we also have another fraternal division on the West Coast for ladies only, the SPRSI. We are members of what formerly the National Fraternal Congress of America, now the American Fraternal Alliance, as it changed names January 1 of this year. And we are, again, one of the members of that organization. It's a national organization. And one of the things that they do to kind of keep track of what's going on, we have certain forms that we need to complete to let them know what activities we have been involved in. And they promote what our volunteerism is all about, and we are involved in that. There are a lot of volunteer hours, thousands of volunteer hours, that just our society does by the local council level, and donations. We have if someone donates, one of our councils donates to could be a home for say abused spouses. Well, we would match that to a certain amount, and we have matching funds to help the donations that our councils make for, whether it's the Portuguese Continental Union, the SPRSI, or the Federation. We do have that, and it is to support, again, what we're all about, helping the community and volunteering in that way to help the community. But the foundation reaches out and to promote and to really aid in the understanding of our Portuguese language and culture, and it's one thing that we've, again, always taken pride in doing. And normally we would award approximately 100 scholarships, and the amount varies from approximately, say, $80,000 to $90,000 worth of scholarships annually. And again, we are a nonprofit, or the fraternal division, Luso American Life, and our foundation.
We offer some excellent products, and starting with life insurance, annuities, and IRAs, and education savings accounts. In the area of life insurance, we offer several products. One of them is called the Asset Builder. And the purpose it's called an Asset Builder is because not only you have life insurance, but also it builds cash value. And that cash value can be used at a future time. For example, let's say that you're a young person and you buy life insurance and you bought the asset builder, and then you come to your retirement years and you say, well, you no longer need life insurance, but you would like to cash in your policy. So you're allowed to cash in your policy. Of course, you lose the insurance, but you have that cash value that you've been building over the years, and that can supplement your retirement. So it's an excellent product. Not only it helps with life insurance while you're growing up and you're raising your family. In the event of an uncertain death, there's money there for your family. But if nothing happens to you when you get to the retirement age, if you choose to do so, you can, again, cancel your policy and use that cash value to supplement your retirement income. That's called an asset builder. We also have a few other products. One is called a 20-pay and a 10-pay, and we also have a single premium. Those products are also build cash value. For example, the 20-pay allows you to buy a 20-pay and you pay for 20 years. At the end of the 20th year, your policy is completely paid for. That means, let's say you're a young man or a young lady, you're 20 years old or 25, and you want to buy life insurance, but if you buy a 20-pay life, so when you're 40 years old or 45, you can rest assured that you no longer have to pay another single penny for the rest of your life. It's completely paid for, so it's still working for you. We also have that 10-pay, which means you pay for 10 years, or the single premium. Let's say you have money that maybe you won the lottery or something, and you want to buy life insurance, or you probably sold the house, and now you have some extra cash. You want to buy a life insurance. You can just make one payment. That's called a single premium. And again, it also continues to work for you, continues to build cash value for one day. If there's no death, you can use that money to supplement your retirement. Those products are called whole life products. They are with you for forever, practically. The other products we have is called term insurance. Term means temporary. We have a 30-year term, a 20-year term, and a 15-year term, and a 10-year term. You decide how many years you want to buy the life insurance for. For example, if you want to buy a 20-year term, that means at the end of 20 years, that insurance expires and you no longer have insurance. There is no cash value build up on those, but the beauty is that it's very inexpensive. So if you're starting out your family, you've got to have a house, you have a mortgage, you have a couple of kids, you want to have insurance that in case something happens to you, your house will be paid for, or at least there will be enough money generated from the death claim that the house will be enough money to pay for the house, and maybe even put some money away for the kids' college. So that's why it's very inexpensive. That's why it's called the term insurance. There's no cash value build-up. So you may want to buy a 30-year term or 20-year term. A lot of people buy a 30-year term because when they buy a house, they usually get a 30-year mortgage, and they say, okay, at least if I buy a 30-year term, so that means for the next 30 years while my house is being paid on a monthly basis, if something happens to you, there's money in there on this insurance that is going to pay for the mortgage in case I die. So those are excellent products. We also have one that we just introduced about 2 years ago. It's called the return on premium. It's a term insurance. It's a little bit more money than the term, but less than the whole life. And it's called ROP, return on premium. And what that means, let's say that you want to buy a 20-year term. So you pay so much a month or so much a year. At the end of 20 years, Luso will write a check and will return every single penny that you put in for those 20 years. So you have insurance for those 20 years, nothing happened to you. At the end of 20 years, we will return the premium. It's called the return of premium. Excellent product. We sell a lot of those. And that's available for a 20-year term and a 30-year term, the return of premium. On the other side, we have for financial products, and that's in the area of annuities and education savings accounts and IRAs. Annuities is a savings account or a savings plan, if you will, that allows you to open an account with Luso American, and that money that you put in is going to be earning an interest rate that is published or issued by the board of directors once a year. They tell you what the rate is. It can never be lower than 3%. An IRAs is very similar to annuities, except the IRAs, if it's a traditional IRA, you are allowed to put in up to, right now for this year, up to $6,000 a year opening an IRA. And you can deduct that on your income taxes. So that'll be like an expense on your income taxes when you do your tax return. And that's a traditional IRA. So you not only you can put in $6,000, but you can deduct it as an expense. So you can be putting money year after year. One day when you retire, you start using that money towards your monthly income, towards your Social Security, well, not Social Security, but your retirement years. And that money is 100% taxable because through the years you were able to write it off on your income taxes. And the Roth IRA is the same amount. You can put up to $5,000 or $6,000 a year into an IRA, a Roth IRA. That is not tax deductible. That means the money you put in, you cannot write it off. But the beauty of that money is that when you come to the retirement age, you start taking that money out to help your retirement years. When you take that money out, it's 100% tax-free. It's not tax-deferred, it's tax-free. So whatever you have earned over the entire life of that product, it's tax-free. It's an excellent product. Another one we have, it's called an education savings account. And that one is the beauty for our kids and grandkids. You can open an education savings account for your kid or for your kids or for your grandkids for them to go to college. And you're allowed to put in as much as up to $2,000 a year on that account. Luso American is, like Larry was saying, is an organization that's been around here for over 140 years. We have an excellent sales force. We have 7 full-time agents now in California, Idaho, Nevada, and the East Coast total. And we have approximately 23 part-time agents. Our sales force they're professional. We have quarterly training for all of them, so they are up to date with all of the rules and regulations. They'll be more than glad to go to your house and show what products we have to offer and see if they meet your needs. And if they don't meet your needs, that's fine. But if they do, we will of course like for you to consider and purchase them through Luso American Life. We are an organization that's been around here for a long time, and we're a Portuguese organization. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what it is that we offer.